So I'm just making a quick video. Right after I uploaded the video from yesterday, I said I think I have to explain some things. I mean, first of all, I do appreciate when people tell me, don't do that or don't sell that. That doesn't bother me. It's just, I think it's difficult to understand the entire situation without any explanation. And this is my explanation. So the first thing is regarding selling the tools and everything else in the workshop or what I decide to sell. The reason I would be selling this, first of all, I could use the money. Secondly, my friend who was going to buy 1 acre of land here, she has enough tools where her tools would eat my tools 5 times over. She has everything I have. She has more. And if I ever were to sell some of the tools and I happen to need it one time in 2 years, she would bring it over and she would probably wind up doing the work also. So it's not like anything that I sell, I'm going to have to go and buy new. I'm lucky I know someone here who she builds, she's building someone's porch right now. As I explained in the earlier video, she was going to build her own house on the 1 acre of land she bought from me. So she knows what she's doing. She can do it much faster than I can. And just an example, I put a board behind the TV set because there was an opening, and I can show you. I don't know how much you can see this, but behind the TV set, we put a board up the other day. And the reason for that is the ceiling in that room and the floor weren't really insulated. And it's like a 2x2 room. Instead of spending the money to get it insulated, and I also don't have time right now I could put the insulation in the ceiling myself. Underneath outside, I don't think I could, but she could do it with me. Either way, I decided just get a board. We're going to put a board up there. She cut it in two. She put it on her truck. She didn't go out and take the things that you guys explained to me was put the board on that and then you can cut the wood. She did it on the back of her truck. She cut the wood. We came in. I put the first layer of kind of like not a sheetrock, but something behind the board, and then put her board over it. And that was to keep a little draft that was coming in from behind the TV. Next summer, I can easily unscrew those and put the insulation in there, and then I can keep it open. So she will always come by to do something fairly quickly. If there's an emergency, like the Toyo stove has problems or I'm not getting heat for some reason, I can go and stay with her. Just like if she has problems, because she has a Toyo stove also, she could come and stay here. So I know someone here where I have a little bit of a, security. So if I'm in a situation where something goes wrong, like I don't have heat, she's here to help me. I'm here to help her if she's in the same situation. And that's also why I'm not worrying about the generator right now. If I happen to lose electricity for 2 days and everybody around loses electricity, I would then easily stay at the hotel, which would be pointless because they're not going to have electricity. So I'll get by. It's not anything that I'm doing that's costing me more money or that is, in my opinion, dangerous or risking my life. I'm safe here, and I do everything I can not to spend money. But if I have the opportunity to get some money by selling these tools that either I'm never going to use, or if I need it once a year, I can get it from her, then I could use that money. That's just to explain. Again, I appreciate when everybody says, don't do that, keep that because you're going to need it. You're right, but it's also I'm in the situation where I don't necessarily need to keep everything. But that's it. I just wanted to explain why I'm so quick on selling some of this stuff, and I'm not going to sell anything until next summer. Through the winter, like I've mentioned in a previous video and like someone commented in yesterday's video, if I need something, over the winter, I'm going to see what I need. And maybe I'm going to sell something, and in 1 year from today, I'm going to say, oh, I wish I didn't sell that. But what I'm figuring is there's quite a bit of money in that workshop and the garage, and I still owe about $5,000 to for the down payment. I could use that money. That's, there are just a lot of things like that that I don't really like to say, oh, I still owe $5,000 or I still owe $2,000. I don't like talking about this because, no one's interested in what I owe, and I'm not really interested in telling people what I owe. If the tool shed, since I already said $5,000, if the tool shed could get me $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, that helps me a lot. So there are many different reasons, not just needing money, but also having people who could help me so that I don't necessarily have to keep some stuff that I will only use once every 3 or 5 years. So that's the end of this video. Again, I'm not angry or just shaking my fist and saying, stop telling me what to do. I'm not like that. I like when people tell me, their opinions and what they think I should do, because, at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I think is best for myself, of course. And even if someone doesn't necessarily agree with me, I think they would understand a little bit better if they were sitting here with me and seeing why I'm making the decisions that I make. So with that said, I also, because I got a lot of flack for the crappy food I bought, I'm also going to show you I buy healthy food. Pay attention to this. So I do buy bananas and I do buy healthier foods. So remember that video I showed you was just a quick stop I made, and now I'm going to eat the banana. The chocolate, blah.